Okay, doing some arrow selection today. This is 200 grains up front, 2117, 19 inches long. Let's see. Okay, 524 grains. Measure the center point of the arrow, which is 9.5. Okay, there's that. Okay, 3 5/8 divided by 19 equals 19% FOC. 524 grains, 200 grains up front, and feathers, and a lighted knock. So with traditional heads and glue on stuff, you always test your spin. Yep, it's got a good spin. Alright, let's shoot this thing. Okay, so what I'm doing today, testing out this arrow system. 19% FOC, 520 grains, 522 I think exactly. And I'm shooting a 200 grain point equal to the broadhead, and another 200 grain point with no fletching. Alright, so first up is the no fletching. It's not sighted in. Okay, this toothbrush was loose that holds it in there, so tighten it down. Now I'm going to shoot the second arrow. Okay, this is the broadhead, shooting at the box target on the right with the yellow square, 20 yards. So the broadhead is hitting within an inch of the field point. There you go. Field point with fletching. It's high and left. This is the broadhead with fletching, and it's high and left. And they're within an inch of each other at 20 yards. So that works. Okay, now I'm going to shoot two broadheads. Lighted nocks, fletching, 522 grains. And see how close they impact to each other, and sight in from a number 1 arrow. Okay, let's do this. While I'm sighting in, I just take the turret covers off and just put them in my pocket. Just leave them open until I get it dialed in. So we need to go down 8 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And right 4 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that and see where that goes. Okay, arrow number 1. Shooting at the box target on the right. At the left bullseye. Okay, still high but dead center. Alright, let's shoot the other arrow. Alright, arrow number 2. Shooting at the far right square, 20 yards. Sweet. About 1 inch difference. Both of them shooting dead center pretty much and slightly high. All right, let's come down 4 more clicks. With traditional broadheads at 20 yards, acceptable. With glue-on head setups, I always recommend taking the broadhead off before you pull it out of the target so it doesn't pull off inside of the target. Not only is it a pain to get out, if you leave it in there, it can destroy or mess up other broadheads that you're shooting at the target. So take it out, take a piece of wood, tap it backwards, get it out, give you a better grip. Pull it out, tap it, blow, get the foam out of it. There you go. Okay, dropped it 4 clicks. Sighting in for number 1 arrow. Money. All right, now we're going to sight in for 25, 30, 35, and 40. Okay, this is 25 yards. I raised the bullseye some because I know I'm going to get some arrow drop. Probably a couple inches. So let's try this. All right, that's pretty close to the 25-yard reticle on my scope. So, looks like it's a little bit left. I'm not going to adjust till I go back to 30. Aim in center. I'd call it about 3 inches, I guess. Okay, 30 yards. Shooting with the 20-yard crosshairs. Wow. So when I put the 20-yard crosshair on the yellow square, the 30-yard reticle is just about touching that arrow. So I'm from between 20, 25, and 30 yards, the reticles are on. So here, we're looking at a 9-inch arrow drop at 30 yards. I can get in here and write this. So for 522 grains, we've got 25 yards is a 3-inch drop. 30 yards is a 9-inch drop. My hand's kind of cramped in here. My penmanship is bad, but it ain't this bad. Okay, I can't hardly even turn that pen in there. All right, now let's do 35 and 40. All right, 35 yards. Golly, that matches the 35-yard reticle too. All right, let's go to 40. All right, 9 inches. We'll call that 16 inches. All right, let's go to 40. All right, 40 yards. I'm going to aim a foot over the yellow square. Because if I aim at the yellow square with a 20-yard reticle, it's going to go in the dirt. So we're going to go 1 foot high. Golly, what just happened? It's dead center, I'll tell you that. I may aimed a little higher. Let's try it. We may try it again, but I may have aimed like 14 inches up. So that's probably a 20-inch drop, I'd say. All right, there you go. Let's chronograph this thing. So 35. Is a minus 16. I think my pen's drying out. 40. Going to be a minus 20. Something I wanted to point out. That fits perfectly with my 40-yard reticle. So this scope is going to work with that blade of arrow and that velocity. This is what our velocity is. All right, let's see what we got. .216. All right. Might figure out the foot-pounds of momentum for that. There you go. With the bludgeon point, that blew all the way through the bale. That's what 19% FOC does for you. There you go.